Hello guys, and welcome to another Gmod video. And in this video I will be basically making an overview of the Half-Life Resurgence add-on for Gmod. So this was made by DrVrej, the creator of VJBase. This runs on VJBase. And as you can see, we have two new folders, new NPC categories. We have Half-Life Resurgence Gold Source, which are the Half-Life 1 NPCs, and then we have Half-Life Resurgence Source, which are the Half-Life 2 NPCs. So what this is basically gives you access to all of the Half-Life universe NPCs, both the retail ones and the beta, aka the cut content ones, and it runs on VJBase, meaning the NPCs don't have the kind of janky AI from Ghosts. They don't have the bit janky AI, the vanilla one, right? They're using a completely custom-made AI that's running on the VJBase. And I have had this add-on for a long time, and I've used it several times in my videos, but I never really focused too much on it. So in this video I will want to make a breakdown of this add-on, and I think this is actually a really good thing that the creator of VJBase added, and definitely better than using the retail NPCs. For example, the Half-Life 2 ones, these combine NPCs, they're so much better than the retail ones. Anyways, firstly we will look at the gold source section, which are the Half-Life 1 NPCs. The source is Half-Life 2, gold source is Half-Life 1. So, as you can see, we have a lot of stuff. We have, for example, the Alpha Security Guard from the Half-Life 1 Alpha, which is basically like the beta version of Half-Life 1 from the late 90s, basically. As you can see, the animations are also different. They're using the authentic animations as well. Yeah, so the guards were looking like more militarized back then. He has the MP helmet, which stands for military police, I believe. Yeah, so does that. We have the Alpha Zombie, the Alpha AGCU. Yeah, the Half-Life 1 Alpha AGCU, they seem to be using like more desert colored camouflage than like compared to the retail ones, which use you know, the like the urban one. I mean, these are from opposing force, but yeah, these are based on the retail ones. As you can see, they have this urban camouflage, probably because they were meant to operate mostly indoors in industrial facilities like this, the Black Mesa. These were focused probably more on operating outdoors in the desert, so that's why their camouflage patterns are different. You have the the human sergeant, also known as the H assault. This is from the alpha, but then this is basically like the HECU sergeant. It's a COD NPC. This was meant to be kind of like a juggernaut, like a mini boss, I suppose. And his face, like his head model, was actually reused for one of the HECU Marines.
Get lost in this place really easy.
Other than, oh, you can't really spawn them. Yeah, this one. I always thought the HECU chatter is funny as hell. The Black Ops robot assassin. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this... No, I don't actually think this is in retail Half-Life 1, is it? I'm not exactly sure because I know there used to be a version of Half-Life 1 which was made for Germany. There was like a heavily censored, restricted German version of Half-Life 1 because Germany back then they had very big like laws and regulations against violent video games. And so Valve had to replace all of the HECU with robots. And now this is supposed to be Black Ops, but like in the censored German version of Half-Life 1, this was supposed to be the HECU. Also, the NPCs wouldn't die; they would just sit down and shake their head. It was really stupid. It was really fucking stupid. And I'm very glad that Germany doesn't have these laws anymore, but back in the late 90s and early 2000s, you couldn't really even play Half-Life in Germany, so yeah. I know we have scientists, the security guards and stuff like that, yeah. You get it, we have the Gargantua, this is the Dreamcast version, I don't really know what that is. They're almost the same. The medic from opposing force. HECU engineer. Yeah, I actually think... Well, I mean, no. I always thought that the opposing force HECU has better textures. I mean, they do. I think the uniform texture is actually better, but that's about it. Well, actually, no, they do look a lot better. No, they actually do have better textures. Look at the backpack. This is literally just whatever this is. And then you see you can actually make out like an actual backpack, so the opposing force wants to actually have better models, better textures. And now I think the more interesting part is the source NPCs, Half-Life Resurgence source, which are the Half-Life 2 NPCs, which are basically the Combine. Then you have some rebels, refugee, you have Alex, Barney, Citizen. We have some sentry guns. And then whatever this is. Oh yes, this is like a rebel tank basically. Yeah, so firstly I'll be taking a look at the combine. So you have the standard soldier. And as you can see right off the bat when you spawn them, they will start patrolling like this. They're not just gonna stand still. They will actually actively patrol and scout the area, which I think is really cool. You can make them stop patrolling, by the way, by, I think, toggle wandering behavior. They will stop wandering around. And when you turn it on, they should start patrolling again, yes, and this basically works for all NPCs. Then you have the shotgunner, the elite. We have the combine sniper. Yeah, well, this is a problem though, because they do like to self-harm apparently. This is just kinda a thing that this is a quirk with VJ-based NPCs overall, because they can't really, I guess, maybe like figure out that if they jump from a height, they're gonna take fall damage. They also have no problem with walking into toxic sludge. Now this doesn't kill NPCs for some reason, this only damages the player, as you can see. Let me heal myself. But I think if this would actually be able to damage NPCs, they would take damage. I mean, it's not like the retail NPCs are any different. The retail NPCs do also walk into... They also do walk into the toxic water, and I think that could be like an issue with, I think, or well, not an issue, but that's just how the 2004 era NPC logic works, you know. And all NPCs do that, not just the Combine. Well, anyways, back to this. This is like a fan-made Combine sniper. Now, technically, in Vanilla Half-Life 2, the snipers use this model, but I think this looks much better. He also has the Combine sniper rifle. Yeah, this looks really cool. And then we of course have the Nova Prospect guards, the Nova Prospect Combine soldiers. I wonder if he's gonna jump and take full damage. Seems like he's thinking twice. Well... No, this one did it. And he did it again. And again. Man, DrVrej, please fix this. I'm begging you, please fix this. Then we have the Overwatch engineer, which is also fan-made. This is not canon. But he uses like this, sort of like a plasma gun, plasma rifle. And he's also able to deploy turrets. So more like a... He has more like a technical role. Also has a custom badge. or custom like insignia. The Combine Sniper also has a custom insignia. Then we have the Overwatch or the Combine Sniper Elite from the Half-Life 2 beta. You guys probably know, if you've ever been interested in the Half-Life 2 beta, you probably know who this is. This was originally supposed to originally be how the Combine Elites would look like. In the Half-Life 2 beta storyline, the Combine didn't have like the higher-ranking Overwatch Elites like they do in retail, but instead the Combine Elites were like these elite snipers. He's also using the Half-Life 2 beta sniper rifle. And then you have the beta Overwatch soldier. Now I think this is the 2003 model, which was leaked by Axel Gembay, the German hacker, during the massive 2003, I believe September 2003, data leak. So this is the 2003 model. You can see he looks a lot closer to the retail Combine, and he's using the XM29 YCW. Then next we have the Civil Protection and the Civil Protection Elite. Now, I'm not exactly sure about the Elite Metro Cop. I think this was actually meant to be featured in perhaps the retail game, because this model was this wasn't part of the 2003 beta leak. This was part of like a much later, like 2016, 2017 something, like leak where a bunch of textures and models were leaked. And since this was leaked so late, I believe this was actually meant to be maybe in retail Half-Life 2. I mean, you can see that he looks a lot closer to the retail Metro Co-op, right? Which is over here. Now, a lot of people still associate the Elite Metro Co-op with the Half-Life 2 beta, but I don't think this was in the 2003 beta leak at all. This was leaked in like 2016 or something, so yeah. And then we have the Rebels as well. Rebel. Yeah, bro had no chance. Bro got absolutely obliterated. Oh yeah, the Rebels from the Half-Life Resurgence addon, they also use these custom textures, these custom uniforms, which I think also looks pretty cool. For example, this one is using like some sort of like a military camo jacket. So yeah.
Combine! Let's go!
Yeah, so these NPCs definitely are much better than the vanilla ones. Their accuracy is also really good, and they don't have that stupid two fire only at the same time rule from Half-Life 2. So this is what the actual low accurate Combine should be. You know, well. This one has a different texture. Yeah. Damn. Damn, what gun was this guy using? Did they manage to take out, or was it this guy? I don't know. Did they manage to take out like 3 combine? Like what? Yeah, they use different textures. This is the Rebel Engineer. Yeah, as you can see, he uses this crossbow thingy. So I don't know if you can actually pick up. No, you can't. I know this addon also introduces like some custom weapons, like that crossbow you can actually spawn as a weapon, but yeah. Then you have the normal refugee and stuff like that, so. And then you have Markava, which is like a tank. And this thing is absolutely like impossible to take out. Well, clearly not really that hard because the Overwatch Elite just killed the machine gunner on top. I'm pretty sure you need to use a rocket launcher to actually destroy this. Yeah. 3 shots from a rocket launcher and this is all cooked. So, also you can get the VJ base Half-Life 2 weapons, which look like this basically. Actually, the VJ base pulse rifle has a lot less recoil than the vanilla one. I mean, look at it. Yeah, this one kicks a lot more than the VJ base. Yep, but the VJ base AR2, like the alternate fire, is actually much more devastating than the retail one, because this actually like creates like a natural physical explosion when the ball disintegrates or when it explodes. So if I would be to spawn a bunch of rebels here, I would want to clear this room. Not only they get completely cooked. See? But when it exploded, it actually explodes, it actually damages the objects around it, which is also really cool. So if I would like be to spawn some props around here maybe. And also block this off so it doesn't just fly into the other room. Bro, I can't actually rotate this fucking thing at all. be enough. So when we use the VJ base one, see, it actually creates an explosion that damages stuff. Now the fire wasn't caused by the energy ball itself exploding, it was caused by it detonating like the gas canister or whatever I spawned in there. But yeah, you get the idea how much more destructive this is. Yeah, you can see it basically damages stuff when it explodes. The retail one doesn't really do that. Yeah, when it explodes, it doesn't really damage stuff. I'm pretty sure when we look at the VJ base, these are all of the weapons. So these are not really included in, I think, the Resurgence add-on. This is all like, this comes when you install VJ base. Yeah, the animations are kind of fucked up, and I also don't know why the shotgun has alternate fire, or why the reserve is also considered as an alternate fire. Yeah, the animations, the Entropy 02 weapons don't really work too well with the VJ base ones, so just be mindful of that if you use like replacement packs or reanimations. It might be a bit weird, you might run into some weirdness. Some weirdness with the animations. The revolver works just fine. The pistol is not two-handed. So you can hold left click to shoot fast like this. Then you have some random like Counter-Strike weapons like this freaking ass mirrored M4. With the animations pulling the forward assist to reload it, like whoever made these weapons probably have never seen a fucking gun. Like has probably never like fucking seen a real gun before, you know. These animations should be a crime, especially when he pulls that forward assist. That should be illegal. The person actually made this should go to jail, not gonna lie. Then you have the MP40, World War II era SMG, for whatever reason. I guess this is pretty cool. They have AK-47. I'm not sure if this is... Wait, no, I don't think this AK is from the Half-Life 2 beta leak, is it? Because in Half-Life 2 beta this was supposed to be like a resistance weapon, but... Is this from the beta or not? I don't know. Wait, I think this might actually be from Counter-Strike, maybe, I don't know. I don't play Counter-Strike, so I don't really know. Glock 17, this is from the Black Mesa, and it doesn't even have C-hand support. But anyways, who is alive? Yeah, not many survived the rebel tank, but whatever. Anyway, Anyways, what else should I show you? Yeah, so these are the weapons. And yeah, overall I think this is a really good add-on, like VJ base and especially the Half-Life Resurgence add-on. I think it's really good to have this so that you can make much better like NPC wars, maybe much more realistic NPC AI and stuff like that. I think it makes stuff a lot more exciting with this like much better NPC AI, like the improved accuracy and everything. It's really good. And they also have like the idle chatter as well, which is also custom made. They do react to damage better, I feel like. So yeah. Well, what about the refugee? Yeah, the refugees also have some custom skins. Some animations. Bro, is he using a revolver? Oh hell no, bro, kill the Metro Cop. Yeah, the sniper got them. Well, so yeah. Oh, this one has the crowbar. Wait, hold on. Yeah, bro had no chance with the crowbar. Bro is not Gordon Freeman. Bro is LARPing as Gordon Freeman, that's insane. Yeah, so... That's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys, and... Well, with the Combine Sentry Gun, but... Yeah, these are probably just improved, like the Combine Sentry Guns, so yeah. Well, and as always, thanks for watching and goodbye.